So it's great news for the Reggae Boyz family, the Reggae Boyz supporters, Reggae Boyz fan base, where Leon Beale is concerned, because he has now returned from injury after a good time out and also looking quite sharp, like he actually never left. Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. So we're going to discuss Leon Bailey, but before we do so, we must do the YouTube stuff, which is hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and I would thoroughly appreciate if you do so. Massive respect for the continued support, people. I do 100%, 100% appreciate it. All right, so we're going to discuss Leon Bailey, people. So for those who don't know, we all know, I think for those who don't know, Leon Bailey has been out for a time span now. Quite unfortunate, very unfortunate, because it happened in such a crucial time where he's trying to mend fences with the senior team, with the Reggae Boyz team, and it kind of, it didn't really affect the relationship, but it didn't allow him to mend fences, specifically with the support base. And what do I mean by mend fences? I'm not speaking about coming out with an apology or anything like that. I'm talking about going an opportunity to play against two teams that most definitely he can showcase what he had to offer. There's this notion that Leon Bailey don't really perform for the Reggae Boyz, and cause technically kind of unfair on him. But it's just unfortunate. That's just how it happened. So he went off a few weeks ago. Came off the pitch early a few weeks ago in a game. I think it was against Leicester City. And unfortunately, in that game, he only played a total of 16 minutes. And we saw that the injury was initially we thought was just maybe cramps or something like that. But it turned out to be a matter of hamstring injury, and then later on, and the problem is that was just before the international break. We're going to play in those two Nations League game. I think it was Cuba and Honduras. That was a tough part about it. Just before the Nations League game, some people were saying, "Boy, we got Leon Bailey." Well, actually, technically we didn't really get him. But technically we get him, but technically we didn't really get him. In regards to him coming back, is realigning his commitment to the senior team, and then immediately we lost him due to injury. But fortunately now he's back, and we still have some games coming up. He's not necessarily fully fit, but he looks sharp when he came on in the two games. He played a game yesterday versus, I think, Wakombe. I don't remember I can't pronounce the name. He came on yesterday against, I think it's Wakombe in the, Wakombe Wanderers in the, what do you call a cup here? My apologies. Get EFL Cup. In the EFL Cup, yeah. He came on, got a few minutes, came on in the 62nd minute and got a few minutes under his leg. But it's a good look. It's really a good look for us, for the Reggae Boyz supporters, to see that he's back. It's really a good look. And hopefully he can maintain that. He has a few more games before the international break. Let me have a look before the international break. He said international break. Okay, so he has about 1, 2, 3. So it's Ipswich, Bayern Munich, and Manchester United just before the international. I think it's just before the international break. Yeah, so he has 3 games before international break, and I do think that he can get quite sharp in that time period. Next international break is actually on the 10th and 14th of October. That's versus Nicaragua and Honduras. So most definitely these are 2 games where he can come present himself and also probably get a few goals, put in some stellar performances. But you also have to do a lot with him maintaining or staying fit. Now, I'm a little bit concerned though to see these niggling muscle injuries coming back. I'm slightly concerned on that because remember last season, he played the entire season without having these types of injuries. Maybe it was a little bit of ankle, a little bit of knee, or something like that. But this time, start of the season, start off with muscle injury. Remember that the season before, when it was not necessarily his best season, he started off with some small muscle injury. So I'm slightly concerned where that is. I'm slightly a bit concerned where that situation is. Like, why is these muscle injuries coming back, or is these muscle injuries coming back, or is just a one-off case? I'm hopeful that this might be a one-off case, but I don't think so, because if we're being honest, this muscle injury has been something, maybe has been his Achilles heel, basically something that consistently patronized him for the longest time period. He didn't have any last year, and maybe I'm not sure what took place last year that have maybe just fitness or change of dietitian or something like that. So I'm hopefully that he can regain back that level of consistency that we saw last season, and excluding these muscle injuries. So I'm a little bit concerned where that is. In regards to the muscle injury situation. So, well, let's see how this one materializes. Let's see how he managed himself throughout these couple of games. And then now, let's see how he managed himself also. Maybe, if he's not fully fit, just maybe we might not see him for those October games. Just for him to be fully fit and up and running again. Just maybe. That's just a maybe. I'm just saying, people. I would definitely want to see him back. I have no problem at all. No problem at all. I still have my stance from whatever. But I would love to see him back on the pitch playing football consistently like what we saw last season. So, hopefully he regain back that form, and we'll see how this one materializes. So, 3 games before international break, 2 games international break. Those international break would kind of be good for him, but let's see how he's treated himself, and also the club treats him throughout this period. If by the next 2 games he's playing full 90 minutes, then 100% we know that we will have a possible fully fit Leon Bailey coming to play for us. But if it's still being managed for those next 3 games, then no, I think that's an area that we might slightly be a little bit worried about. Anyways, that covers everything. Leon Bailey's back. And looks sharp though. Looks sharp for missing a couple of weeks of football and just playing a couple of minutes. So they're managing him. I think they're managing him okay so far. So let's see how that one materializes too. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit subscribe button. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again until next time. MG Sports TV. We're out. God bless. Boom. Now say go, people. We're out. We're outside. Weird. Like, share, and subscribe, people. We're done there.